All right, guys, day 2 of my diet break just started. If you didn't watch my short from yesterday, I can explain what that means, but I want to talk a little bit about the process of getting shredded as a natural bodybuilder and how it could slightly differ from someone who's taking hormones. So the idea of getting shredded as a natural bodybuilder means we're going to really start to compromise some of our hormones as we get leaner, as our body fat gets lower. It's pretty well documented that testosterone tends to decline as body fat gets lower, energy intake is lower, your output is higher. And as we get closer and closer to that actual shredded mark, we're talking below 10%, probably below 7%, getting close to that 5% mark. I'll put a picture here of where I've been at 5% body fat, winning overall titles in bodybuilding, classic physique, men's physique. I've won bodybuilding titles in every division, including pro cards. And so I've been to that place where, it looks incredible. And honestly, really the only time you feel incredible is when you are post-workout or you've had a good refeed day. But one of the tools in the toolbox for a natural bodybuilder is to actually take a break and use a refeed throughout the process. So this week I'm taking a full diet break, meaning I brought my food up several hundred calories. I cut my cardio in half. I just finished walking on my treadmill for 30 minutes, okay? Versus what I've been doing for the last couple months, which was an hour a day. So funny thing is, I actually dropped weight, but we'll get into why I think that is. So as a natural bodybuilder, I'm not injecting or taking exogenous hormones, which will keep my hormones elevated, especially testosterone. And for men, this is a big one, okay? When our testosterone gets lower, our energy, our focus, obviously our sex drive, things start to change a little bit, and it can actually have a negative impact on your physique. So throughout the process of dieting down, what I do is I include high carb days or refeed days to kind of kickstart and prevent too much metabolic adaptation as I'm losing body fat, which is including keeping my hormones in a good place. And I'll tell you, by bringing food up and cardio down, you can kind of reset yourself at a new body composition. It is very challenging to get body fat off. I like the process of losing body fat gradually. I don't look at it like a 12-week or a 16-week project, okay? I'm looking at it like, okay, let's do what I'm capable of, and if I start to feel run down, I take a little bit of recovery. At 50 years old, I am really more interested in my overall well-being than I am in getting completely shredded yet. Now, when I get closer to my goal, I will probably push myself and be a little bit crazy with it, but that's the fun part for me. So yeah, as a natural bodybuilder, and listen, I got nothing against enhanced bodybuilding. I coach it, it's a part of the sport. But just understand that you gotta treat yourself a little bit differently if you plan to do this long-term naturally.